Hello and welcome to my channel, Sabine Robertson with Silver International Realty, and this video is about what expenses does the seller occur when listing his or her property. Unlike New York, who is an attorney state, Florida is a title state, so most of the expenses, the closing is done by the title company. Traditionally speaking, in the Panhandle, it varies from area to area what expenses are paid by the seller and what expenses are paid by the buyer. But here in the Panhandle, traditionally speaking, the seller is going to pay for the dock stamps on the deed and the real estate commission. Now, there are some other expenses that will be deducted from the settlement statement. Your prorated taxes, since they are paid in the rear at the end of the year, are prorated. And if you are part of a homeowner association, there's usually an ESTOPPEL fee that the seller will pay. Sometimes if your property is in a trust, the title company will also charge you a transfer fee to take care of the trust. And then there are some other fees that are outlined in the contract. So you need to take a look at the contract and be very careful. So let's take a quick look. So I am using an example of our new as-is FABA contract. We have two types, the as-is and the regular FABA contract. Big difference is that the buyer and seller will agree for a repair amount limit. So usually it could be anywhere from $500 to $2,000 that the seller is agreeing to do repairs after the home inspection report. However, if the buyer is using the as-is contract, which is quite common right now in this crazy market, the buyer and the seller does not agree to do any repairs. But anyhow, take a look at these two boxes, really important and critical, 168 and 172. Depending on which box is checked, the seller, if this box is checked, the seller will also pay owner's policy and charges and title fees, which can add a significant amount to the seller's net. So you want to make sure that line 172 is checked. A home warranty, in this crazy market, a lot of buyers are waiving it. But if it is checked that the seller will pay for a home warranty, you may add another $500-600 to your net sheet. Special assessments. So many people are getting confused. This has nothing to do with homeowner association, but it has to do something with a public body assessment. So let me give you a perfect example. Seller 3 years ago decided to convert from a septic tank to public sewage. So utility company, instead of giving the seller a $7,000 assessment, they broke it down over the next 7 years, 10 years. So the seller on the utility bill will pay a small portion every month. If this box right here is checked, seller shall pay in full prior to or at the time of closing any assessment. Yeah, guess what? That $6,000 now will be on the seller's settlement statement. So really pay attention to this. This is really important. Of course, if you know as a seller you don't have any public body assessments out there, don't worry about it. It does not apply to condos, by the way. Lastly, pay attention to any addendums attached to the contracts, especially if it is a VA or FHA financing addendum, or if there is an appraisal contingency. Those things can significantly change the net sheet. I always like to prepare a seller's net sheet before I list the property, and also with any offer I like to attach it so that the seller has a really good idea what his net is. You also need to deduct your mortgage if there's any outstanding mortgage, but there are so many little elements in a contract that you have to pay attention to that can change your net drastically. So if you ever have any questions, let me know, reach out to me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it, subscribe to my channel, And again, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm always here to help you. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, tschüss.